Hey guys, so today I am uncorking my 2003 DRZ 250. So, first step that I'm doing, which I ordered jets for it, and I'll link them in the description. So I ordered jets. I'm gonna do a jet kit because it's gonna be lean after all these other stuff. So this factory exhaust, if you don't want to buy a new one, there's these welds. And they're very restrictive. Alright guys, so I just took the header off again. It's one Allen there, two on the actual motor, and then undo this oil cooler for clearance. It's a 12 mil right there, and there's one right there. Now I'm gonna go, I just bought a Dremel bit, so I'm gonna go Dremel out the inside for focus. Alright guys, so that's what I'm grinding at right there. You see that ring? I'm using metal grinder, but I just bought this one off Amazon. Alright, so I'm in here, it's working pretty good. Just gotta be careful to not nick the top sides. You wanna get the bottom. There's like a lip. This is hot, but so there's like a lip here. It's hot. And this one, you need to get this one right here a little more. Right here, this lip. This one's pretty good, but I'm just gonna try and clean it up just a little bit more. Alright guys, so this is the final product. It's pretty good. Way more open, and to clean out the metal shavings, there was a lot. I dumped them out and then I rinsed out with water. Alright guys, so I just reinstalled the header. I oiled up this because it was very dry. I did burn my vent line a while ago. I probably need to get a new one. For this, this is a 5 mil Allen key. Mine's a little stripped. This is a 5 mil Allen key. The ones on the actual head are 5 mil Allen key. And like I said, you want to remove the oil cooler. You're not gonna be able to get on without it. It's that's a 12 mil. 12 mil there, and then 12 mil there, and then little FYI guys, if you want to do this, you're gonna have to do all of them, because if you just do your exhaust and you open it up, it is gonna run lean, so you're gonna need to rejet it. And at that point, open up the air box, let it breathe even better. Alright guys, so right now I'm taking off the seat. And these are little clips like this to get to the seat bolts, so I can take the seat off, and I'm gonna remove this snorkel and make this hole right here 3 times bigger on the top. And I need to clean this like it's filthy. And I also have a performance air filter in a box, and after that the bike's gonna be lean, so I'm gonna jet it. I bought some jets and see how that works out. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I get the seat off. Alright, so I got the seat off. It's dirty. I'm gonna take that snorkel off real quick. But first I'm gonna show you guys what stuff I got. So I got 3 main jets and 1 pilot jet. So I got, here are the part numbers. I can show you where I got them from. I can link them. So here are the jets right here. Main jet, that's the pilot jet. Main jet, and then the last main jet. So yeah, I'll show after I get this off. I'll figure it out and I'll let you guys know. So I actually just looked at the form again, and they used a hole saw bit and drilled a hole here and like around here. So I'm going, I have this drill bit. This is, what size is it? 7/16. I'm going to drill some holes instead of cutting it out, because this is thick plastic, and I'm not gonna be here all day doing that. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I've been going at it with the drill. I'm gonna take my razor blade and clean this up. and maybe open it up a little more. You can't really see much because of all these shavings. They're everywhere. But also, be careful of your air filter. I got a new one, but this one's still fresh. And all right, guys. So I started deburring it. Cause all this, I still need to do better. I keep getting this side of the fender. I'm gonna use a Brita pad, smooth that out, and smooth out these edges. I want any plastic shavings to fall in. When I'm right, I gotta take out the air filter, clean this out. I'm gonna start it up and see how it's running. And I'll probably take the baffle out because I'm gonna mod the baffle. So I'll just do that so I can jet it real quick. And then, yes, I'm gonna grab a Brita pad or something like that, or maybe a metal file, and start deburring this. All right, guys, so I actually got it pretty damn smooth, except for inside here. Still gotta hit this with the 320, but I did find 60 grit, and it worked like a dream. Took me maybe 5 minutes. It's all smooth for the most part. I'll hit it with 320 just to get the small stuff off. And yeah, it should be good. And so after you guys also do that, there's gonna be a hole right here, and go underneath with your hands. See this, like right here? It's a plug, so you can let water out. So clean this out with a microfiber, and then I got just an Allen key. I'm gonna just shove it down. You saw all that stuff fall out? Just clear this out. I'm gonna get in there and clean it out better, and then clean everything the best you can. So I just rode it, and it seemed pretty normal. I could feel it a little bit, and you definitely hear it. I just took the baffle out. I'm gonna see if I notice a difference, and if I do, I'm going to drill this out with a hole saw bit. This is that middle circle, not the rest of it. And then I'm going to, then I'll probably have to rejet it. But I'm gonna see if it's lean now, and then I'll see if I can get a hole saw bit and drill that out and then rejet it. This thing is loud without the baffle. Put it in neutral. It's in neutral. This thing doesn't sound like a trail bike anymore. Alright guys, so after all those mods of drilling the airbox, grinding out the weld on the header, and I also removed the baffle, the bike picked up a good bit of power, but it does bog, and it's running hot, which means it's lean. So right now I am about to pull off the carb, and I am going to put the medium-sized jet in it and the pilot jet that I have inside this box. So I'm gonna do pilot jet, and then I gotta figure out which one is the medium-sized one. So let me get this carb off. You just gotta take off this Phillips, another Phillips, and the Phillips right there, and then your dual throttle cables, which don't mess with any of the adjustments there, just leave it how it is, and then yeah, you should be good. Yeah, so we got the carb inside. You gotta take these 4 bottom bolts off to get to the bowl. My advice, if it's your first time taking it off, use vice grips, because you're just gonna strip it. These strip really easily, unless you have the right bit, which it's like the Japanese bit, like the J something. I feel like this one's stripped bad. Focus up. Still gas in here, so I gotta be careful, but show you guys once I have this off. So the bowl is off, a little bit dirty, but I'll clean that. So my advice when you take apart this carb, you do the whole thing. Don't let your buddy help you or you're just gonna lose stuff. But there's a piece right here. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. It's hard to know where to put it back, so we're gonna remove all this stuff. This right here. This is our pilot jet. Pretty sure, yeah. So, show you after I get the float and everything off. All right, so we got our pilot jet right here, and we have our main jet down here. So, right now, I'm gonna figure out which one I need, and I gotta look into the packaging and stuff, so let me check that real quick. I got the new jets in. This is a 142.5 main jet, and the pilot jet is a 40. And then I ordered a 147.5 main jet and a 137.5 main jet. So let me throw it back together, clean it first, because that is filthy. And hopefully it runs better and bogs less. So I cleaned it and it's looking way better, but look at this dirt. That's not the only one. All of these. Dirt, dirt, dirt. This thing was so filthy. Now I'm just gonna put it back together and go chuck it in the bike. Now I put my jets back in the bags. I used the 40 pilot jet. This is also the Manuki MK28 carb on my bike. There's two different carbs they put on it. I think the California models were different. So this is for the 28 mil. I use this. It's a 142.5. I might have to change it, but it's fine for now. I did a 40 pilot. All right, so I got it all in with jets. I'm gonna go ride it, see if it's good. And I also put this foam around the edge, so hopefully it keeps out some dust because it's way open. I'm gonna check the seat on so I get some accurate results, and if all goes well, I'm going to clean the bike and get it all set. All right guys, so I put the jets in, I did a thorough clean on the bike. So I did the middle one, which is the 142.5, and I did the 40 pilot, and it seems to be running pretty good. It still gets hot, and it bogs a little bit, so I'm not too sure what that is. I might need to go up in the jet one more time, so I'm going to probably tomorrow, because it's getting dark out, I'm going to put the spark arrestor back in, see if it's still being lean. And then if it is, if that's the issue, then I'll probably go up in a main jet to the biggest one I bought. And if it's not, if it, for whatever reason, isn't right, I mean, I guess I'll do some more research, but, so yeah, I'll let you guys know when I figure it out, which will be in like a second.